What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done? Take a moment, remember it, feel that cringe wash over you. Now imagine feeling that exact sensation, at full intensity, every single day for the rest of your life. Not as a faded memory, not as a vague recollection, but as if it happened 30 seconds ago. This is the reality for Jill Price. She remembers every day of her life since she was 14 years old. Every argument with her mother, every rejection, every moment of grief, and she cannot make it stop. Most of us dream of having a better memory. We forget names at parties, lose our keys, blank on anniversaries. We assume perfect memory would be a gift. Jill Price calls it a burden. Scientists call it hyperthymesia, and what it reveals about the human brain will fundamentally change how you think about forgetting. Because here's the twist. Your terrible memory might be the best thing that ever happened to you. In 2000, Jill Price sent a desperate email to memory researcher James McGaugh at UC Irvine. She described her condition in vivid terms, give her any date from the past 30 years. And she could tell you what day of the week it was. What she did, what was on the news. Not through memory tricks or learned techniques. The memories simply existed, playing on an endless loop she couldn't control. McGaugh was skeptical. His lab had studied memory for decades. Surely this was exaggeration or self-delusion. So they tested her. They picked random dates from the previous 25 years. What happened on August 16, 1977? Elvis died. It was a Tuesday. She was at home with her mother. What about March 24, 1988? It was a Thursday. She had a job interview that went badly. They verified everything they could through historical records and personal documents. Her accuracy was essentially perfect. McGaugh had never seen anything like it. He gave the condition a name: hyperthymestic syndrome, from the Greek for excessive remembering. But here's what stunned researchers even more than her accuracy. When scientists scanned Jill Price's brain, they expected to find something extraordinary. Larger hippocampus, maybe. Enhanced neural pathways. What they found was stranger. Her brain showed significant differences in two areas. Her temporal lobe and caudate nucleus were both unusually large. The temporal lobe processes autobiographical memory. That made sense. But the caudate nucleus? That structure is associated with obsessive-compulsive behaviors. And this pointed to something crucial. Jill doesn't just remember everything. She can't stop remembering. The memories intrude without permission. They hijack her attention. She describes it as living with a split screen constantly running in her mind. Half showing the present moment, half replaying the past in high definition. When she sees a date on a calendar, memories from that date across multiple years flood in automatically. When she visits a location from her past, she doesn't just recall what happened there. She relives it emotionally. So if perfect memory sounds like a superpower to you, consider this. What would you give to forget your worst moments? Jill would give anything. Jill's husband Jim died in 2005. Most people who lose a spouse describe the grief fading over time. Not disappearing, but softening. The acute pain becomes a dull ache. Memories become bittersweet rather than devastating. This is not how grief works for Jill Price. Every moment with Jim remains perfectly preserved. She can recall their wedding with complete sensory detail. But she can also recall their last conversation, his final breath, the exact words the doctors used. And these memories don't fade. They remain as vivid and painful as the day they formed. She has described living with hyperthymesia as being unable to move on from anything. Every grudge stays fresh. Every regret maintains its original sting. Every failure remains unprocessed because there is no psychological distance from it. Most of us rely on what researchers call the fading affect bias. Negative emotions attached to memories naturally diminish faster than positive ones. It's why we can laugh about past embarrassments and remember vacations fondly while forgetting